Fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. You're in for one crazy ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show. #1 on Facebook.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. You're in for one incredibly awesome and amazing ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show. #1 on YouTube. Tonight we have with us Racin Mason Hanel. Welcome to the show, Mason.
Thanks for having me.
So Mason, let's talk about your racing career. Where did it all begin for you?
A little track at Ransomville Speedway. I started my first race at 6. We got a car when I was 5. I've always wanted to race, and it was way too big for me. And my grandpa, the car owner, wanted to put my sister in it, who's older than me. Me and my dad kind of battled back, and we built wood spaces to get me in the car.
Okay, alrighty. So what was it like for you to climb in a race car for the first time, Mason?
It was really amazing because I've always been obsessed with cars and since I was born.
Okay.
So to finally get to drive one was really nice.
Okay. So Mason, let's talk about what's the story behind your race car number 33.
My dad, grandpa, and uncle have all had number 33. So it just kind of fell in line.
Okay. So Mason, how much success have you had as a race car driver?
A lot. I won my second ever race in a go-kart, and I've just been doing better and better since 2016.
Okay. So how did you do this year, this 2021 in your go-kart?
I didn't get to run a full season this year, but we won my first race, my last race, and a lot of races in between. One of my favorites was actually at Ransomville Speedway, and my brake pedal disconnected early in the race, and I ended up winning that night.
Wow, that's pretty cool. You know, you pretty wild ride, but pretty cool. So Mason, who's your favorite race car driver?
Probably my dad, honestly.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
I've always kind of looked up to him. He's my number one crew chief. So.
Okay. So Mason, do you like anybody like in NASCAR or sprint cars?
I like Kyle Larson.
Very cool. Kyle Larson's pretty good, pretty awesome race car driver. I'll give you that. I enjoy watching him myself. So Mason, okay. What's the worst thing you've had happen to you as a race car driver?
Probably I think last season I got in a really bad wreck and I flipped, which was pretty scary.
Okay. So Mason, going into 2022, what are you looking to build on as far as for 2022?
We're really looking for sponsors to be able to get into a micro sprint.
Okay.
For 2022.
Okay. So who do you have for sponsors right now?
All Outdoor Services, Kevin at Old Man Engineering, Jake at Soul High, who's mainly on Instagram. Johnny the Barber does the best haircuts in Buffalo, and RDD Trucking and General Builders.
Okay.
And our main sponsor, Continental Transmission.
Okay.
From West Seneca.
So if there's anybody out here going to be watching this racing show with me and Racin Mason Hanel, and you want to help him out with his racing career, reach out to Mason at Racin Mason on Facebook or on social media. Also reach out to his dad, Bobby Hanel, because they would appreciate the sponsorship on Racin Mason's race cars to get further into his racing career. So Mason, what do you like to do when you're not at the racetrack?
Racing is kind of my life and passion, but I like to ride dirt bikes and basketball.
Okay, both of which I like to do myself. Both of which I like to do myself. So Mason, let's talk about, okay, what do you have? What helps protect you from getting hurt in a race car?
I have basically anything you would have in a real car, like fire gloves, a neck brace, a helmet, fire jacket.
Okay, alrighty. So Mason, when it comes to racing in general, what do you like about it? Do you like racing side by side? Do you like the side by side part of it, or you like the overall competition of it?
Side by side and overall competition. I'm usually the guy that's three wide. I
Okay,
always end up getting myself in that situation.
okay. So Mason, so do you have any big racing events you're looking forward to coming up?
The season opener at my favorite track, AMS in Wellsville, because they let me run with the 17-year-olds in
Oh,
with its big pipe and no restrictor plate. So it's really fun.
okay. So Mason, I'll tell you what, being you like racing like dirt stuff, you need to venture out here to the Midwest, because out here we have a lot of dirt tracks out here in Iowa and Minnesota. We have about 60 plus dirt tracks out here. So definitely may want to come out and check out some dirt track racing out here in the Midwest. Also, Mason, so what do you, okay, when you're at the racetrack, what do you like to eat at the racetrack?
It's like a personality almost of mine, burgers. So track burgers will
Okay.
cheer me up.
Okay. So Mason, who are some of your friends at the racetrack?
My best friend Tyler Foster, he races with me. He's actually moving up into four bangers soon.
Okay.
And I have a few more buddies, but another one is Jacob Schultz, who he's my main competition. Me and him are always first and second usually.
Okay. So Mason, what grade are you in now for school?
I'm in 5th grade. I'll be 11 soon.
Okay, very cool. So Mason, so when you're away from the racetrack, you like basketball, you like riding dirt bikes. So Mason, do you help work on your race car?
Yeah, if someone's working on my go-kart, I'll always be there.
Oh,
I've always been wrenching on stuff like that.
okay. So who is all on your racing crew besides you and your dad?
Well, my dad's my crew chief, like I said before. Our hauler and main pit crew guy is John Valencourt from JPV Landscaping.
Okay.
And if my dad can't make it to a show, sometimes this only happened once, but my Uncle Phil and Uncle Steve will take me. So
Okay.
they're like secondary.
Alrighty. Okay. So Mason, do you have anything out there you want to say to the kids to help get them in a race car?
Just keep chugging and working, because eventually if you work hard enough, you'll get there.
Okay. And Mason, do you have anything out there you want to say to the kids to get them to come to my racing show?
This was a great experience so far.
Okay. Alrighty. So Mason, what do you like to do? Okay. When it comes to getting ready for the races, what do you do to help get yourself focused to get in that race car?
I've never really been nervous for a race car or a race event, but sometimes I'll like go in the quiet tow vehicle for a second, away from all the chaos, and just like think about the plan for this race.
Okay. So do you have any superstitions, Mason, like things that you won't do on race day and things that you will undo on race day?
Kind of send it. I'll do anything to get the lead.
Okay. Alrighty. So Mason, good luck to you with the rest of your race, with your racing season coming up. It's been my pleasure to have you on the racing show with me, talking to us about your racing career, getting to know you a little bit better. And hopefully this helps get you some fans out there. Definitely. So Mason, how did they come about your nickname? That's one of the other questions I have for you.
Racin Mason, that's one of my names. Actually, my other one is the little heartthrob, but Racin Mason has always been my nickname. I don't know where it came from. Since I started go-karts, I've always just kind of been Racin Mason.
And what was your other one, Mason?
The little heartthrob.
Okay. So Mason, do you know what mine is?
Yeah.
I am the Full Throttle rock star.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, yes. So Mason, thank you again for being on the racing show with me tonight, talking to us about your racing career. Once it gets closer to your racing season, can I have you on here again to kind of preview us as to what you got going on once your racing season gets ready to kick off?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Mason, for being on the racing show with me tonight. I'd like to thank you and your racing team for being a part of this with me and all your sponsors. With that being said, Mason, I'll have you step out, and then I will call you in just a little bit to thank you for being a part of this with me. So thank you, Mason. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's see some racing news update stuff, shall we? Racing news update stuff. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has been testing the Kyle Larson NASCAR number 5 for Kyle Larson at the at Daytona. But also, ladies and gentlemen, the Chili Bowl is kicking off this week. We've got some of our quarter midget kids out there racing. We've got Gavin G. Money Bochelle, and we've got Jacob Denny and a bunch of other people out there racing. So good luck to all those people racing the Chili Bowl. And congratulations to Kerry Madsen for picking up the second 83 Roth Motorsports World of Sprint Car ride to run the West Coast and a lot of the big shows. So definitely that's some big news there. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, have a good night. Catch you later on another episode of the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show, #1 on YouTube.